The story of the Mahabharata is one of two major epics of ancient India. It is said to have originated in 400 BCE and has been retold millions of times since, going through numerous iterations and transformations as it traveled throughout India and into Eastern Asia. The Mahabharata is considered a cornerstone of Hindu and Indian culture. Welcome to Not Your Mother's Mahabharata.
This is not your mother's Mahabharata. Beware. It's fucking epic. Hosted by SP Jayaraj.
Welcome everyone to Not Your Mother's Mahabharata. I am your host, Satish Jayaraj, SP Jayaraj, whichever you prefer whenever you message us, which I hope you will start doing more of. With me, as always, is my wife, Azure Anderson.
Hello.
Hi.
That was a lot.
It was a lot. It's rare that we find something to cut out this early. In like minutes in.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, hi.
Hi.
It's nice to see you.
Nice always to see and be with you. We are excited because we have Aaron King with us today.
Woohoo!
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome, Aaron.
Thank you.
Welcome to the podcast.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. We do not know each other.
No. We have 4 friends in common at least.
So far.
Right,
Yeah.
which makes you feel very familiar somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
There's a shared
There's
Aaron
a
energy.
shared, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a shared Aaron energy. There's a shared, just all around vibe. So welcome to our home.
So
Thank you.
to clarify, listeners, Aaron King here, he knows our previous guests, Rhiannon, who also goes by Rainey, and Aaron Fiskladit.
Yep.
And then also Jenny McDougall and Evan Kingston.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe others too that I haven't seen
Maybe
yet.
others
What?
too.
You
Yeah.
might.
I don't know.
Oh, we gotta find
The Twin
this out.
Cities are like that.
They are.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very small, big city.
It no longer like
Yeah.
surprises me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just that's what's fun.
But I still love it every time.
Yeah.
Every time I find a mutual
fantastic.
friend. Anyway.
We'll just go through all our friends. How many Aarons do you know? How many Aarons do we know? That might just cement a lot of it at this point.
Yeah.
So tell us, tell the audience, tell me, tell Azure, tell us about yourself, Aaron.
Yeah, I am probably mostly known as a role-playing game designer, and I co-host an RPG book club podcast called RTFM with my co-host Max, where every episode we read an RPG book and talk about it.
Cool.
I also make zines,
Cool.
self-published, trashy little publications.
Yeah.
I was a co-organizer of the Twin Cities Zine Fest for a few years as well, so
Oh, nice.
people know me that way. And I have worked at bookstores and libraries, and I currently work somewhere that prints and distributes books, so...
Nice.
Cool.
Which libraries do you?
None here. I worked at my university library in Morris, Minnesota.
Okay.
And then I worked at a public library in Black River Falls, Wisconsin, which was a wild mix of old people that needed me to help them open emails, Amish people coming in wanting to get books from other libraries, but they didn't want to use computers, so they wanted me to find books on woodworking. Absolutely amazing.
cool.
Yes.
Fascinating, yeah.
So a very strange place to work, a small town, and I actually moved here to go to library school. I dropped out almost immediately. That will become a recurring... If you want to hear my whole life story, there's a lot of quitting. But that was one of the more recent ones.
It just knows you know what you want.
Yeah.
And what you don't
What you don't want, which is absolutely essential.
Which is huge,
part.
I think.
Yeah, I also worked at libraries. I worked at the Dakota Library and then in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Oh, wow.
Libraries there too. You just gave me so many threads that I'm so curious about, Ellen.
We're ready, yeah.
Tell me about you have a podcast? I didn't even know
I have
you
a
had
podcast.
Okay.
That's I think that's why Aaron recommended me.
Cool.
Yeah, during lockdown, I became friends with a bunch of people. All the role-playing game people kind of entered Discord, the chat service.
Yes.
Okay.
And formed these trauma-bonded communities. And
Okay.
I met my friend Max, who's a trans man who lives in Toronto. And we played a few games together over voice chat. and just thought, like, how can we keep hanging out? And we realized that we both had way too many role-playing games that we had bought and never played or read. And so we did what anyone in the 21st century does, and we started a podcast to read and talk about
Yes.
So
Correct.
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been doing that for 4 years now, I think. About an episode every 2 weeks or so.
Okay.
You know, some delays when someone gets COVID or gets a new job or whatever.
Yes.
But yeah, rtfmcast.com is okay to drop that.
Please.
Please do.
Absolutely.
rtfmcast.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Very
Max is a professor of games at the University of Toronto.
Okay.
So he's the smart one.
Canada.
Right. He gets government funding for arts projects.
Which Minnesota?
Professor of games.
That is cool. That is amazing.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm
Like how
in love. I'm in
how
love.
old/new is that title? Because that's not something that I feel was a possibility when I was going to college.
Right. Last decade, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
We will have plenty to talk about later as well. And then just to let you know, listeners, that we are going to do, after this, we're going to talk about Hinduism in games.
Yeah.
I'm excited
We're
to
going
learn a
for
whole
it.
bunch. I'm excited to bitch a whole bunch.
Please.
At least as much as I know, because I'm actually not as immersed in game stuff, as much as I kind of put out yet. But that'll come later. What is your familiarity with the Mahabharata?
A little familiarity. I also dropped out of undergrad twice, so I did history and English. I did read the Ramayana in my world history class, and have consumed a lot of Journey to the West media, like the Chinese stories of going to India.
Cool.
And so, like, you know, I think of Hanuman as my friend.
Okay.
The Monkey King. I know that guy. Stuff like that. And a lot of my English studies were focused on sagas and myths. So I've read, like, the Iliad and the Odyssey, which is not directly applicable, but in a sense of, like, these are old stories that people have told to each other and handed down to form a cultural identity. I've read a bunch of those, so sideways. I'm coming in uninformed but excited.
Yeah. So I'll give you a little bit. The Ramayana happens in basically before the Mahabharata.
It's the Star Wars prequel trilogy.
Yes.
Pretty much.
But as good.
Okay.
Which doesn't always happen in the Star Wars series stuff.
How dare you?
It's just a two thing. You mentioned you might have a book on your shelf.
I
now?
did. On this invite, I love reading, and if someone tells me this book is good or interesting, I'm just like, great, I've already ordered it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so I have a
I was
copy.
ordering it while you were telling me about
Right,
it. Yeah.
so-
Got it.
Do you know the author?
I mean,
Of the one you have. Yeah.
no, it's
That wasn't a quiz.
It's a Penguin Classics edition,
Okay.
and so it's some old version of the text with annotations by probably a white guy.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Curious though.
Yeah. Every time I go to India, I'll like pull a whole bunch of like new
Oh,
books,
wow.
but I have like a couple texts that I do like absolutely love.
Yeah, we'll bring extra suitcases just for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll send you a picture once I get home.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what do you love about stories?
I think this gets to like the zine making aspect.
Yeah.
I think we have so many national narratives in this country that are toxic or demeaning in so many ways. And so any time that I can find someone telling their own story and kind of circumventing the main distribution channels and publication channels to say something really personal about themselves or the place they live, that's what I look for. And so, you know, if I'm visiting a new town or a new country, or if a friend is going somewhere, I just say, like, just bring me some weird little stapled Xerox thing that someone made there.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I think that will mean more to me than, you know, a bound published edition. And
Yeah.
and
Cool.
empowering people or enabling people to tell those stories about themselves, I think is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. The zines, there's just so many, and it's awesome. Okay, we will jump right in. So, yeah, this is conversational. We interrupt, chat, whatever. You've heard a couple episodes of our common friends now, so you both ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
Woo!
So.
Sorry. Too much?
No.
Just enough?
Yes.
More?
Yeah. Awesome. You do the sound editing, so that's all your department. Yeah.
I'm leaving all that in.
Awesome, as you should. So, where we were last time is, so we have the main characters of the Mahabharata, the Pandavas. And so the Pandavas and their wife, and they're all married to the same woman, Draupadi. So, yeah. In our last episode, it was either the last or the one before, where they are finally reunited. So they've all been exiled from their nation. Arjuna went on his own exile within the exile.
Up to heaven.
Up to the heavens, yep. Mm-hmm. Came back.
Listen to that
Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came back
Usually
and then...
I have to remember this stuff.
Yeah, it's good that you can keep
Doesn't
up with that
always
stuff.
go well.
And, yeah, so he's come back and they've kind of been slowly descending from the Himalayas, from Bharadakrisalama. Yeah, slowly descending from Bharadakrisalama.
You did it.
And in the last episode, the two oldest Pandavas are Yudhishthira and Bhim. And when their whole thing began, when the whole reason they were exiled began, they did not get along. Bhima was very angry. The last episode, Bhim got captured by a giant fucking snake. And Yudhishthira saved him by talking a whole bunch of philosophy and stories that he gathered, like, in the beginning of the journey. So now they're tight as fuck. Right? So they're finally doing really well.
Saved him with words. Beautiful.
And then they've decided that it's time to leave. So they are now leaving this kind of heady place where they've all been loving and happy.
It's like in the Ninja Turtles movie when they're out in the farmhouse.
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
I'm just going to assume...
It is like that, though.
It kind of is.
Because Bean gets all pissed off, just like Raphael in the tub. Remember that?
I do.
He had to calm down. Is that what he did? He calmed down in the tub?
I think Leonardo's healing in the tub.
Yeah, somebody was healing in the tub.
Which one is this? The first one? Second?
The 1990 or 91 live action.
Live action one.
Okay.
Yeah, the best one.
Yeah. The first ones were absolutely the best ones. Yeah. And it's similar-ish.
Beamus
It's
definitely
four turtles.
Raphael.
One wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so close.
It's so...
We need to talk about this later.
Yeah.
We
we'll...
need to...
Yeah,
dive
someone
into
had the idea that we should do this sometime as well. It was like, let's pick like the Avengers and like which Avenger is which of the Pandavas and things like that. But anyway, they've like, we need to go
so
back.
I'm excited about this turtle thing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we're gonna do it.
The story is gonna be great.
Which is Raphael?
Red.
No, I know that. That was so insulting.
Being Raphael. Or...
That's Raphael.
Beam. You think Beam's Raphael?
Yeah. Leonardo's Yudhishthira.
Leonardo is
Yudhishthira.
Well, then who's Arjuna?
Casey Jones. He went to heaven to get the hockey stick, the cricket bat, the baseball bat.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's true.
Because he comes back with all the weapons.
With all the weapons.
All right, we'll just put this somewhere else.
Yeah. This is great.
Oh my god, I love this. Sorry, I want to hear your story.
No, I know, but these are all worthwhile tangents.
Get worked up for you.
I know, I'm so excited.
So they decide to go that they need to go back to where it kind of like began for them, which is the Kamyaka forests. They had miserable times there, but Yudhishthira specifically just kind of feels like there's a calling there. That for some reason, wherever we need to go there's going to be story that happens there, essentially. So they descend the Himalayas and they go all the way to the first place with the Kamyaka forests. Yudhishthira's a little concerned, just because this is where the tension started. All that familiarity is around them. But they are fine. They're good. Even Bhim is fine. Bhim likes to kind of go along with Yudhishthira to hear more stories from other sages around the area. So... Yudhishthira's always had, like, I mean, brothers. But it's Yudhishthira and Bhim are the oldest. And so it's like the youngest, oldest brother. So they've had that bond, which was lost for a while. And so it's nice for Yudhishthira kind of getting that back with everybody. It's
refreshing.
Yeah. It's really refreshing.
This is lovely.
They are doing really well right now. And they're kind of discussing, like, what are they going to do next? And their cousin...
Krishna comes to visit them. So, and Krishna's been just a huge part of the Mahabharata from the beginning. And he comes, and they spend some joyous days in the woods, in the forest. And there's a point at night where Krishna kind of leans over to Yudhishthira and is like, it's been 11 years now, right? You'd be like, I know that you need to do another whole year and then a 13th year in hiding. That was the agreement made with the cousins. And in the beginning, the main argument with Bhim was that Bhim didn't want to do these years. Let's just go and fuck him up.
Yeah.
And so, Krishna's bringing this option back to Yudhishthira. He's like, it's been 11 years now. That's, in some people would say 11 years too long. Should we do it now? Like, they will absolutely not be expecting it after 11 years. You've just come down from the Kamyaka Forest, surprise attack. They won't know what hit them. What do you say? And Yudhishthira recommits himself. He's like, no, we said we would do this. We made the promise. I made the promise. We're so close to it now that we're going to follow through and do our 12th year of being exiled, and then 13th year in the hiding, and everything we agreed to. To which, Krishna was not at all surprised.
Yeah.
Just to kind of float it out there, giving him the option, but floating it out there, but knowing pretty much that it wouldn't happen.
It sort of seems like saying, they just came off of the mountain. Mm-hmm. Everyone's friends. It's like, what if we just went back to work early? We've had this beautiful vacation. Yeah. What if we just went back to work now instead of waiting? The idea of banishment, but actually everyone's being tied closer together. Mm-hmm. They're going on their missions. They're learning more. They're learning to love.
Yeah.
They're learning to love.
They're learning to love, and thematically, this part of the story is where they're also all learning just how to be better people, which also will mean that they'll be better rulers and Yudhishthira will be a better king. Of course, within the story, they don't really know that, but thematically, that's kind of the whole... So, because at this point, we've seen at least two, we've seen Arjuna had his moment when he was battling this sordid-looking fellow who turned out to be Shiva and was completely humbled by him. Mm-hmm. And then Bhim with the snake, completely humbled by the snake and by Hanuman.
My old friend.
Yep, your old friend Hanuman. Everybody's old friend Hanuman.
This is not related at all. I went to school in a small town, 5,000 people. There's one Chinese food restaurant there run by Chinese Americans. And one of the kids was playing with a fluorescent light bulb, a really long one. Running around the restaurant. And the mom goes, do you know what he's doing? And I was like, no, of course not. And she goes, he's the Monkey King. Do you know the Monkey King? And I was like, oh, I do know the Monkey King. And she's like, he's the Monkey King. So it was just, And of course, I knew the Monkey King from starting with Goku and Dragon Ball.
Totally.
That's the start. And then going into it, from there. But it was this kind of cross-cultural, peaceful moment of go get it, kid. Do your thing.
But don't break that bulb.
Don't break that bulb.
Oh my God.
I think there's poison in there.
There's definitely poison and tiny shards in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But have fun.
Yeah, have fun. I'm more Hanuman than the Monkey King, but of course they're both essentially the same person-ish. So, yeah.
Which happens a lot in these stories, right? You're sort of the same as this person.
And in some times it's part of the narrative too. So you read the Ramayana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you read the Ramayana. So Ramayana is Rama, who is an avatar of Vishnu, and Krishna is meant to be the next avatar of Vishnu. But he comes with his wife and Satyabhama, and Draupadi has some lovely time with Satyabhama. Another cool woman. This is awesome.
Yes.
So they have some nice girl time, which is fantastic. A little later, and this is where we'll get to the meat of our podcast today. Hi, listeners. If you are enjoying the Not Your Mother's Mahabharata podcast, we invite you to visit our website, spjairaj.com, where you can see the other projects we've got going on. If you're a fan of mythic and magical-filled stories, you can check out my fantasy books and explore the magical world of Adajari, where my stories take place. You can read up on Imagination Life Coaching to see how I help creatives, individuals, and teams expand and apply their imagination towards living happier and more fulfilling lives.
You can also look up my related self-help books that are inspired by global myths. If you live in the Twin Cities Metro and want to see me tell stories live, you can look up the calendar to see my upcoming shows. Or, if you are interested in bringing some storytelling and imagination directly to your community, there is the option to start that conversation on the website as well. And of course, you can check out all our episodes of the Not Your Mother's Mahabharata podcast. You can find all of this and more at spjayaraj.com. That is spjayaraj.com. All right, back to the show.
A guy named Markandaya comes by. We've met Markandaya before. Markandaya is this 16-year-old immortal sage.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know this guy. He wasn't in the episodes I listened.
So Markandaya was... Yeah.
A while.
He was a sage who, to give you the quick rundown, is when he was going to be born, his parents prayed to Shiva. And Shiva said you can either have... Let me see if I can remember this. You can either have a son who will live for thousands of years, hundreds of years, and be a real shithead.
Yeah. Verbatim. That's the words he used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or live for, and I think it was just 16 years, and be cool as shit. And they went with the first option.
Shit.
Yeah. So I know, they went with the second option. My bad.
Good Lord.
They went with the, no, let's have 16 years of blessed time with this guy. And I forget how he dies, but he did austerities to Shiva again. And when Yama, the god of the dead, tried to come get him, Shiva interfered. And I think he killed Yama to protect this guy. Killed death.
Yeah.
And then all the gods were like, you gotta bring him back, mother. You know, this is gonna be complicated. So he brought Yama back, but Markandaya, 16-year-old sage, who's mostly great about telling stories.
Does he stay 16 now?
He stays 16.
16 forever.
16 forever.
Boy.
Yeah. And yet still
I
like
want like 23 forever. 23 is a good age.
23?
Yeah.
Maybe 31. Someone told me when I moved
31.
here, you're not cool in Minneapolis until you're 30.
Oh, sure.
And I really took that to heart. So.
Sure.
Yeah. As long as it wasn't like 28. Like the late 20s sucked for me. Yeah. And I feel like for a lot of people, late 20s sucked. But yeah, once over that little hump, whatever happens.
There's a lot of sharing.
Fuck, I'm happy now. Now
There's
it's
a lot
good.
of sharing tonight.
We're in the woods. We're
in the woods.
Yeah.
We're learning about sharing our feelings.
Uh-huh.
Get it all out there.
Everything
All right.
is coming out.
Oh, boy.
So, and let me say this, like, it was hard for me to figure out what to do for today, because Markandaya mentions all these stories, but he basically comes in and he starts telling stories to these guys. And some of the stories that I just was, like, looking at weren't in the edition I usually use, which is Ramesh Menon's version. Fortunately, I found, like, he mentions at least, like, he tells the story of this and of that and of this. I'm like, oh, thank God. So I looked through my other books that I happen to have, and we have some great storytelling today. He also does this whole history of the universe from beginning till its end. And that's something we'll come in. It's kind of within this section, but I was like, I don't know how to do this or digest this or even comprehend it yet. So, but he does go back and tell these. So Markandaya, also being a Shiva devotee, tells some stories about Shiva and goes back to some of the earlier origin stories of him as well. So that's mainly what we're in for today.
Cool.
Yeah. First off, in the very beginning, there was Vishnu. So Vishnu kind of formed on the primordial waters. From his belly button grew a lotus. And from the lotus flower opened up, and that was Brahma.
Oh, just sitting on his tummy?
Just sitting on the lotus flower that was coming out of his
tummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
I'm right.
Yes. Yes. Brahma, at some point when he gets super angry because every one of the kids that he has doesn't want to help him with creation, gets super fucking angry, and out of his head comes Shiva. And Shiva also doesn't help him to create, but he does introduce Brahma to the concepts of the masculine and the feminine and the Shakti force, which is the feminine force that is within all. And so from that, Brahma is able to figure out creation. So it is...
Just needs some girl power.
Needed some girl power.
100%. You always do.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're coming out of belly buttons and people's heads. And yeah.
Ugh.
Unsustainable.
Unsustainable. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. So Vishnu, the preserver, Brahma, the creator, and Shiva, the destroyer. Right?
Yeah.
So this is, the Trimurti. This is the three main gods. The main, higher than gods.
What did you call it? The
I called it the Trimurti.
Trimurti.
But we might edit that out because that might actually be inaccurate.
Oh, okay.
So, but we'll see.
I mean, it's just related to, there's the trilogy and then the Trimurti.
Trimurti. Trimurti.
Great.
Because there is a shared linguistic root, right? Like Indo-European languages is...
Yeah.
So potentially...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're right. Yeah, you mean three, basically, what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That was you.
I mean, you sounded smarter. Trilogy. Anyway.
So Brahma has other kids, and one of his kids is Daksha. So Daksha is a very high-ranking deity, very high-ranking god. He himself has kids as well, and now we start to see gods and kids of gods and gods of kids, and things are starting to form. Mm-hmm. Daksha already has a bunch of daughters, and I don't know where Sati falls in this, but he and his wife Parvati, they go and ask Adi Shakti, who is a great feminine force, and about having a child, which she will be basically incarnate her as the child. Mm. And Adi Shakti's a little reluctant on this. I was like, you want me to kind of be one of your kids? I mean, I'm a goddess.
Yeah.
I'm a very high-ranking goddess here.
It's a real big ask.
So
It's kind of ballsy.
Yeah. And she's like, as long as you don't insult me or anything like that, because then this is weird otherwise. And so we make that promise that'll never happen.
Insult the child version of her?
The child incarnate of her, yes.
Is this the first instance of I'm baby in the universe?
I don't know that.
I think it's when people want to be treated like a baby. It's sort of abjure all responsibility. They say, I'm baby. Maybe that's not a thing.
It's a new concept to me, so I don't know how much I can comment on that. So they have a child, Sati. And Sati, from beginning, worships Shiva. Loves Shiva. And is basically destined to marry Shiva. And Daksha fucking hates Shiva.
Of course.
Daksha really hates Shiva. There's past history because there were disagreements between Shiva and his father Brahma, the creator.
Sure.
Where Shiva lobbed off one of his heads. So that's going to piss off a kid.
That's his job, right?
Yeah, that's what Brahma's telling his son too. This had to happen.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like that. Daksha also has 27 daughters who all married the moon, Chandra. And then But then Chandra...
Too many.
No, it wasn't. He needed one more.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Because he fell in love with someone else and kind of shoved them to the side, and so that pissed off Daksha.
Of course.
He tried to curse the moon out of existence, but instead Shiva put the moon in his hair, so saved the moon.
Okay.
And then everything about Shiva, Daksha doesn't like. Daksha's very much part of society, and that's the whole thing. Brahma is the creator, Shiva the preserver. Shiva, as the destroyer, is also the one, he's the ascetic. He's out dancing on Himalayas. Even culture and things like that, he's just so away from all of that. And that just pisses off Daksha.
I mean, what dad, likes their daughter's boyfriend?
I'm hoping yours.
Well, now we're married.
Right, yeah.
I mean, but if you think of in like a rom-com.
Yeah.
Is this a rom-com? No one told me this was a rom-com.
If we're into dark humor, then yeah. There's some funny bits.
Oh, great.
Well, we'll get to some great. We'll make that decision soon, listeners. So Daksha, he just doesn't like Shiva. He's out there in the woods. He's fucking smoking weed all day.
He's a goddamn hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the original hippie. He's the original hippie that even hippies would be like, whoa, I don't want to live out in the woods my entire life. What the fuck is that shit? So, just...
Good Lord.
Yeah. Doesn't like this guy. Just doesn't fucking like this guy.
Okay.
But Sati reveres him and just knows that she and him are meant to be together. They are kind of one.
I love him, Dad.
Mm-hmm. I love him, and he, what is the line? He completes me.
No.
And she completes him.
All right.
And she also completes him.
All right.
And there have been, other, I'm making a baby out of nothing to eventually marry, right? There are echoes of...
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is a child that will grow up to be my spouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a sense of echoing destiny here.
And especially because it's Adi Shakti originally. It's already an incarnate of an ultimate goddess. So Sati marries Shiva, and Daksha's just not. Daksha's done. Done, but also he needs to pronounce that he's done. It's not just enough that he feels like his daughter has left him, but now he has to make a big show of it. So how does he fucking do that? He has
Sorry.
He has a big ceremony. He has a big yagna. Also a big ass party. Right? Mm-hmm. So a big yagna party, and he's inviting everybody. He's inviting all the gods. He's inviting even many demons. Some of the sages. One of the sages who is there is Dadashi, who is even a Shiva, a huge Shiva devotee, but not inviting Shiva.
Do they invite that guy that eats everything? That was an episode I listened to.
Yeah, I'm sure Agastya was there too.
Gotta be there.
Yeah, because they are
Agastya?
Agastya.
Yeah.
There are some deities who are the Rishis. There are 7 Rishis, of which I think Agastya is one. So yeah.
Speaking of building your own wife.
Speaking of building your own wife.
That's
out of aminals.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He invites everybody. Everybody.
But you can't come.
Poor Sati doesn't get an invitation.
His daughter doesn't get one.
She doesn't get an invitation.
Boo.
And she sees... it's happening. It's every fucking god and spirit and everything, right?
Yeah.
So she knows it's happening. So she kind of goes to her husband and is like, what's going on? Do you think I got lost in the mail?
Did you check your spam folder?
Yeah. Shiva's like, I don't have a spam folder, honey. We've talked about this.
I locked it off. I was tired of it.
Exactly.
What is this spam you speak of? It sounds delicious.
Yeah.
A salty meat.
Sati decides that, you know what? Must be a mistake. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go. You want to come? You want to come? You want to come, hubby? I'm sure this is a mistake. Let's not make a big deal about this. Let's go. And Shiva's like, I was not invited. You were not invited. I'm definitely not going. We know that. And this is a yagna. If you go to something where you're not invited, and it's it'll be a bit of you'll cause a stir. It could be bad for you.
Everyone's going to stare.
Yeah.
They might kill you. Probably just staring.
They're not going to kill her. Yeah. I can say that right now. They will not kill her.
They're not going to kill her.
They will not kill her.
But they're not going to give her, I don't know, champagne.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if it was champagne, but the blessings and all that stuff.
Champagne. It's a party.
It's a party, yeah. It's this big holy type spiteful party.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the appropriate drink is for that. But probably champagne.
Vodka Red Bull.
Vodka Red Bull.
Vodka Red Bull sounds appropriate.
Captain and Diet.
Yeah. Tempers do flare a little. So Shiva's kind of advising her, I don't think you should go either. But she insists, and she goes, and Shiva's like, all right, just take Nandi, which is the magical bull.
Cool.
So she goes on Nandi, and she goes to the party, and to the party. She goes to the yagna, and yeah, everyone is like, what the fuck is she doing here? Like, we know what this is. And even like her sisters take her aside. It's like, what are you doing here? What do you need to go? You were invited. And she confronts her father. She confronts her father.
This is like some Footloose style.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is exciting.
And they just, Daksha, like, just really fucking tears. Like, you left me for that dumbass, for that fucking hermit that out there in the woods who just isn't part of the society at all. You know, she turns to Brahma and Vishnu and says that you two and Shiva are part of the Trimurti. Like, by not inviting Shiva here, aren't you also being disrespected? And Daksha, like, jumps in and is like, they're doing something. He's preserving, he's creating. That guy doesn't do shit.
What's Shiva doing?
Yeah, right? That fucking animal in the woods.
That's the name of the rom-com, sitcom.
What's Shiva doing?
What's Shiva doing? Every week we check in.
Where in the world is Shiva today? Never mind. Didn't work out.
Oh, well.
Continue.
And Nandi, like, even, like, get butts in on this. Is like, don't be calling Shiva all that stuff. Like, you're saying he's like an animal in the woods, and, like, he is lesser than that? Yeah, and, like, so one of the things Daksha says, so that's gonna come and bite you. And Daksha's like, whatever, he's less than them all. He's not a god, he's not a demon, he's not an animal, he's just outside of all of it, so let's keep him outside. You know, there was one time when I was being honored in this hall, everybody stood up for me, and that recluse didn't.
There it is.
Right?
This,
so
right,
Ding,
this is
ding,
the,
ding,
the
ding,
moment
ding.
of pride.
We
right?
found it.
there's
That's the moment.
a lot of things here
What a
that just
dumbass.
are not working. And everyone's kind of like quiet and hush-hush a little bit about like, what's going to happen now?
This guy killed Death and he's talking shit about him.
Yeah! You know, the one person who does actually get up is the sage Dadashi.
All right.
And let's say he says that exact line. It was like, how, like, the guy killed Death. And this is no longer a holy thing. I'm not going to be here anymore.
You ruined the party.
Like, you should have invited him. I thought that this would be the moment when maybe someone would come to their senses and you would invite him, and that's why I came. Clearly that's not going to happen. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm out.
I feel like we're like watching Bridgerton right now.
Ooh, okay.
Real Housewives.
Maybe Real Housewives, but Bridgerton gets into stuff
Yeah.
like this.
There's a lovely finale here, but might go a tad bit beyond that. So he leaves, and then Sati's Prasati is then really upset, and everyone is kind of upset. But what really upsets Prasati is that Sati is just kind of getting close to like just a fire. Because of the yagna, there's always like a big billowing fire thing
Oh
happening.
my god.
And she's getting close to that.
Oh no.
And everyone sees Dadashi leave. Everyone's starting to feel uncomfortable now. Like, this is can we leave? What are we doing here? How's this going to resolve itself? Is it past the point of resolving itself now? And Sati's like, I'm Daksha's daughter. I am of his body and in this life form. And this is just not, I can't just leave like he did.
Oh my god.
And so she jumps into the fire.
Oh!
And dies.
I did not expect this.
This is not a good party!
I told you no one would kill her, though.
This party sucks!
Yeah. The party doesn't just suck. The party goes so much worse now.
I like that you were like, there are some funny moments coming up.
God!
A woman self-immolates.
Oh my God!
Which has become this cultural thing that has fucked up India for many, many years, actually.
Yeah.
There's a thing in India called sati burning, and I honestly don't know what the status is now. I know it's been illegal for a long, long, long time. But it was the idea that when a husband dies, the woman needs to follow.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up misinterpretation of all of this. Like, I don't see any connection here.
Yeah.
Moving on. Especially, however, when Sati does that, and this guy has left, and then Shiva wakes from his meditation.
Drums start beating somewhere.
Yeah. Mostly in his heart.
Eyes fly open.
He, furious and angry and upset, plucks a hair and throws it down. That hair transforms into the demon Veerbhadra.
Oh my God.
And Shiva says, fuck him up.
Yeah, boy.
Veerbhadra goes to the site.
Get him.
And himself, out of his pores come tons of other demons.
Out of his pores?
Out of
they're
his
like
pores.
Little guys and they get bigger?
They get big, yeah.
What a visual.
Yeah, and they just go on a slaughter fest.
Holy shit. At this party?
At the party.
But do you want them to take... A lot of these people, were they like innocent bystanders?
They didn't do anything.
All right.
They should have stood
Silence is violence.
I think so.
They all knew that Shiva was being dissed. And as this engagement was happening...
went to this party.
And they were still there. They didn't leave. Like, Dadashi's fine. Dadashi's good. He's out of there. He's fine.
They watched all the arguing. They watched her burn.
This is why I always leave parties early, too.
Great.
Yeah. There's like a moment of tension. Like, this is no longer...
You know what? I think everyone here is going to get slaughtered. I better get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Starts slaughtering.
Oh my gosh.
And there's a point when Veerbhadra will grab Daksha, grabs him by the head, and cuts off the head.
Oh.
Tosses him aside. Now, the yagna that they began, which is this big ceremonial magic thing, doesn't have like a real ending happening. And that's going to screw up the entire universe.
Oh no.
So there's, what the hell do we do now? Can we kill these demons? And even Vishnu says that he has his magical chakra. And he's like, as the preserver, if this gets into contact with an element of Shiva, then we're all going to implode.
Oh,
so I cannot do anything here. We got to go to Shiva. We have to go to Shiva.
Yeah.
So Brahma and Vishnu, and maybe some other gods as well, they rush to the Himalayas. This needs to stop. It's going to end absolutely everything. And so Shiva does come back. But one of the things, in order to stop all of this chaos from happening, in order to get the yagna concluded, is Daksha has to be there, who Veerbhadra just decapitated.
Whoopsies.
And so Shiva finds a goat, takes the head of the goat, smashes it onto the neck stump.
This is good.
And brings Daksha back to life.
This is how to finish a party.
As a goat. And none of these prophecy that you will become an animal just happened. See? Comedy, guys.
What the hell? He shoves it up. Say that.
Goat head
How
on human body?
Shoved it on the neck stump.
It's a cartoon. It goes...
Yeah.
And the goat's like, where am I?
Yeah.
Why am I so tall? Who are you? How can I talk?
Yeah.
Can I talk? Am I talking? No. Oh my God. What?
I can only pray from then on, poor fellow.
And we're here because of that.
Yes. Yeah.
We're here because of Goathead guy.
Because otherwise the Yagna, unfulfilled Yagna, would have destroyed everything.
Oh my God. Like the fire would have just taken over the whole world. Or something. Oh my God. Well, thanks.
Shiva.
Right?
That's why they call him the goat.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
No. I'm looking with loving pride.
Yeah. Shiva. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So, order has been restored. Shiva just retreats even further from society.
He's like, fuck y'all.
Just, his wife is dead.
Yeah.
Only woman he's ever loved. Only woman who would like had a chance of like taking him out of being like a hermit his entire life. And the fact that she and they are meant to be one. So it is like a part of him has died.
Mm.
And there's one aspect of the story where she gets kind of... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Before that, once this is done, Shiva's just in a rage.
Sure.
Just dancing in an absolute rage. And he's dancing with Sathi's body around him.
Oh my God, my heart.
Just in this sadness and, again, like anger all coming together in this dance that is beautiful and awful at the same time.
Oh my God, a rage dance.
Mm-hmm. And that's like an image with him a lot, right? Like the dancing of the like...
There's a form of his, which I'll show you because it's right behind you.
Cool.
Called the Natharaja, which is him dancing, and that's on like a demon baby, I think. So I don't know, but
He's always dancing on things that
Yeah,
you don't
gotta-
expect.
yeah. There's another one later of like Kali dancing on Shiva as well.
Okay.
So
Dancing on the demon baby.
yeah, and so this is when Vishnu is able to. He does pull out his chakra, throws it, and it does chop up the body of Sathi into 51 pieces that falls to earth, and those 51 some sort of, I guess, effigies now on the world.
What?
Yeah.
That's so specific
Yes.
and wonderful.
I know, isn't it? I agree.
And we can visit those effigies, probably.
I believe we can, yes. Yeah. As we can so many things in Hindu mythology, which is
so cool.
Beautiful and amazing.
Yeah.
So then Shiva's calmed down enough, then retreats and just leaves. Yeah, and goes deep. And we'll see if he ever does find love again.
Oh, Shiva.
Mm-hmm.
And that all came out of the mouth of a 16-year-old out in the woods.
I know.
You're having a great family time, and this kid rolls up and was like, have I got a story for you?
Hey, Rose, let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
They're going to think it's going to be about, like, some chick that he just, hit. But no, it's not. It's this horrendous story about a party gone wrong.
Yeah.
Is there a sense of, like, why he told that story? Like, there's someone hiding in the Himalayas who comes down in the story, and these people were just in the Himalayas, and they, like...
What made him think of that story
right,
in particular?
Is there a sense of, like, this story is being told in this time for a specific reason for these characters?
I will say yes, absolutely. I personally don't know what those reasons are.
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it is like the aspect of the Mahabharata where every story has some philosophical, deeper meaning to it.
Sure.
So, yeah. He does kind of then go on and tell them about this other, like, kind of related story in a way, but yeah, so here's, like, another story with the gods, then. Is that there's the sage Kashyapa, and Kashyapa is married to a bunch of sisters. The main two are Aditi and Dithi, and each one of them with Kashyapa are fathers of different races of people. So, I forget which one. I think Aditi was the gods. So, Aditi and Kashyapa have made the Devas.
Okay.
Diti is with either the Rakshasas or the Asuras. Maybe not the Rakshasas, or the Daityas, which is basically the Asuras.
Okay.
And then the other sisters, there's like the Nagas and all that. So this is, to me, this is actually a little bit more reminiscent of like Greek mythology, in a sense. So Diti is the mother of demons. And
Cool.
if you listen to any of our episodes, she has a lot to be angry about.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of her kids, and her main two kids are Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu.
Oh, boy.
Which are the two we talked about actually with Jenny. So Vishnu is the one who's killed a lot of her kids. Because they were rapscallions.
Rapscallions.
Yeah.
That seems light.
Terminal reps.
That seems light.
Very
They
true.
were throwing rocks in windows and
Yeah.
Florida Project style.
absolutely poking dogs with sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Which led to
Better murder them.
demonic takeovers and things like
Got
that.
it.
But so there's the kind of
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
But Diti is furious with the Devas and the gods and with Vishnu. And she calls upon Kashyapa and says to Kashyapa, I would like a son who will kill Indra, king of the gods.
Bold.
And Kashyapa's like, why Indra? Why? And he's like, well, I'm not going to dare go after Vishnu. Essentially, that's what she says.
I'm not scared of the king, but Vishnu.
Yeah.
What's the hierarchy between...
The top three, in my mind, is Vishnu for sure, Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva. For me, that is the ultimate top. And then all the gods and things come afterwards.
Okay.
So even though he's the king of the gods,
Yeah.
there's other...
Vishnu's kind of the
Godfather.
Yes. Much higher.
The power behind the throne.
What's up?
He's like the CEO, and Vishnu's the founder.
Yeah.
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 The three are the founders. Mm-hmm. But the CEO is running the game.
Currently
he's running the admin. He's running, he's in charge of everybody. But the founder is always getting in. He's always the top.
They can step in whenever they want.
They can step in whenever they want. They have
Yeah.
51%.
They have 51 body parts of their dead wife.
Oh my God, yes! The correlation is perfect. It's exactly accurate.
It's all a numbers game.
It's all a numbers game.
I can continue to use the word Trimurti.
Oh, good.
So I just had to double check that.
Good.
So, yeah. So Diti, and now the thing is that Indra's mother is Aditi and father is Kashyapa. So it's kind of, it's nieces and nephews up here. Yeah, can you kill my other kids, my sister's kid? That's what I want my son to do.
Oh my God.
But Kashyapa, with all the bloodshed that has happened against the Daityas, against the Asuras / Rakshasas, okay, you can, I will grant you this wish. But here's the thing. And in some sense, it's a condition. In another sense, it's a warning where you will be pregnant for 100 years.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not...
For this, if you want this. For 100 years.
Things take so long in these stories.
Yeah.
No.
I gotta throw this party for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Pregnant for
They
100
really
years.
do. There's a lot of
Just
zeros thrown in.
unacceptable.
Seems. But this is someone who's going to be able to kill Indra. Right? That is the whole idea.
It's
So-
like a pressure cooker. You gotta get that
You
power.
really do.
And keep it
No,
really
you're right.
going. Yeah. And
He's
you
so tender when he comes out.
Yeah. But also, like a pressure cooker, you don't want to allow anything else coming in.
No.
Which
Oh!
means you need to be
God, that sucks.
super pure. You need to go live with, basically almost like Shiva, I guess, but go live in the woods and the forest. Always have clean clothes. Always wash your feet. And make sure you do this now for 100 years. If you don't, then instead of this kid being someone who will kill Shiva, will be someone who will befriend him.
Oh, okay.
So, but this is what you need to do. Mm-hmm. And so, she's like, hell yeah, I'm in. I'm a goddess, 100 years is nothing.
Yeah.
So she goes and, she starts to do all of these things. Does living as an ascetic, clean clothes, washes her feet all the time. There were some other conditions, but these were the ones I remember.
Yeah.
And she's been doing it, like, diligently.
Sure.
Word does kind of get out. And so her sister, Aditi, mother to Indra, finds out and tells Indra, like, so my sister's having a child, gonna be gestating for 100 years. Tattletale. Unless you do something, this could be a real fucking problem for you.
Your sister. You don't tattle on your sister.
I think gods do. Gods are like, what if it was the worst?
Yeah. What if it's someone who's going to kill my son?
All right.
So
They're always wanting to kill each other. My God. Good Lord. Just.
yeah.
That's all.
So speaking of, Aditi tells Indra.
Uh-huh.
So Indra starts to kind of like, all right, I'll pay attention, and he basically like kind of spies on her. Yeah.
Looking good down
In
there.
some rendition, I saw that he becomes, like, he goes in disguise and becomes a servant.
Oh.
He's washing the feet.
But not well.
Yeah.
He's missing parts.
But
Back of the heel's dirty.
but if that is what's happening, she's always catching it.
Okay.
She catches it every time.
All right.
And starts coming to term, and into starting to, like, he gets up with so much excitement, like, this is gonna be the day. This is gonna be the day I kill that child in my mom, in my not aunt's belly. And then every time at night doesn't happen. But 3 days before, she slips. She slips up.
What?
She forgets.
She made it 997 days. Did I do that right?
99 years,
I meant years.
364
Sorry.
days.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
I
62
meant
days,
years,
because 3
but
days.
you-
I don't know how
got
many
me.
Yeah,
days.
no,
are
but that
in-
was very close.
This isn't
Dang
a
it.
math podcast.
I was trying to be cool and then I said it wrong.
She made
That's
it
my life.
990. 900. My God.
See?
She made it a long time. Okay? She made it a long time, and then 3 days before, forgets to wash her feet.
Stop it.
We've all been there.
Yeah. And Indra gets into her.
What? No, say
I'm
that.
here.
Say that.
Sure.
Have you ever
Indra-
seen The
Wow.
Fantastic Voyage?
Indra enters her womb.
No.
They shrink down.
Oh, he goes in.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's not a metaphor
How
for
you-
anything.
It's like he literally
Yeah.
goes inside of her.
Literally
Not
goes
in a sexy way.
No.
How
No.
does-
And
Does
it's
it
not
say-
a metaphor.
I
I gotta
wish
say
I
again,
knew.
it's
does
not a
it say,
metaphor.
like, does
Yes,
he go
no.
through... What? Never mind. Well, like, what does he go
I
in
don't
through?
know how she go. And I typed it into Google, and I go,
The
one
ear?
potential enter, but that was the AI.
Did you have your
entering.
safe search off?
Yeah, because yikes.
I just know he
Because-
gets inside.
All I can... Never mind.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of speculative
Do you
ways
remember
to
how a
do this.
lotus came out? And then
Yeah.
there's someone, it's sort of like that, but a reverse.
Belly button.
Reverse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
through the belly button.
There's not a hole there.
There is if you're the king of the gods.
That's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. He shrinks down and just climbs on top of her belly. I wouldn't go that way, though. It's a pressure cooker. Dangerous.
I mean, in some sense, it's like maybe he got in through the feet. That was the part that was left unclean.
We got real tiny then. Like,
Oh, yeah.
into the
We've
pores?
seen demons come out of the pores, so that
That's
means-
true.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
So
sold.
he gets
sold.
in, and he has his mightiest
Like
weapon.
magic school bus and this shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe not a children's story, this one.
Uh-oh.
Gets in, and he's got his Vajra with him, which is his kind of lightning type weapon.
Oh my god.
Powerful weapon that has helped him many, many times. He's killed demons with this weapons that were unkillable. So he gets in, finds the fetus, and chops it up 7 times. And then each part of the fetus starts crying. And it's crying really loudly. And he, like, shit. So he cuts each one of the 7 pieces 7 times again.
Up to 49 baby pieces.
Yeah. It's not a math podcast, but we're doing okay.
Oh my god.
So now there's 49 and all crying.
Oh my god.
All crying.
So like a little mouth is appearing in a piece of a baby.
A piece of a baby.
I know.
Yeah.
That's horrifying. This is so horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she wakes up
Obviously.
and he disappears. Is like, God damn it, leaves.
Blinks
But
on out of there.
he did what he did, and now she gives birth to 49 kids. But each of them are now loyal to Indra.
Oh my god. Backfire.
Because that was the whole thing. If you mess up in any way,
time.
yeah, that's her thing. She spent 100 years.
Making
997 years and 362 days, and for nothing. For nothing.
I hate it.
And she now has, and Indra now has like 49 friends. Like part of like the spec, and they're known as the Marathas.
Oh, okay.
So so 49 like wind demigods, essentially.
The bad winds.
They all came out as babies, like as full creatures, as full all the parts. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Your
as far as I
insistence on
understand.
biological explanations
I love
in
it.
sort of a mythic story is very interesting.
I
to me.
love
Well, it's because
I love it.
there have been cases when people gave birth to halves of babies.
Yeah.
And then you just put them together, though, so it was fine.
Yeah. See, this is not out of pocket. Yeah.
No, you're asking important questions. I'm just saying, I hear that and I'm like, great. It probably means it's a metaphor. And
Yeah.
you're like,
And I'm like,
what's
no,
the
I
literal
want to
truth?
know
I
what
want
it
the
looked
de-
like,
yeah.
smelled like,
The details.
felt like. I want to know all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to relate it to my life and make it real. I want it to be real. Even
Yeah.
though this is horrifying.
Absolutely horrifying. Dithi is furious.
Obviously.
And she curses her sister Aditi. And says that you will see your child die in front of you.
God.
which is what she wanted in the first place, right?
She will see her, newborn children die in front of her.
Oh.
Sisters. Sisters.
And I don't know who Aditi goes to. Maybe he goes to Kashyapa as well. But it's foretold that she will be I forget her name, but she will be the mother of Krishna.
Oh.
And in that story, Krishna is the 8th child. And the 7, brothers before him, sadly all brothers, were, as soon as they were born, evil uncle killed them. Mm. So then it's so you will have your 8th child, who will be Krishna. And that'll also only happen in the next age. So don't worry about it right now. It's not a big deal. Dithi's not done.
Of course not.
That's if you do merch for the show, I think a hat or a shirt that says
done.
that. Yeah.
Dithi's
Oh
not
my
With a
done.
bunch of little monsters under it.
We should look at the options.
I love that. Dithi's not done.
Dithi's not done. Dithi goes back to Kashyapa, her husband and Sage. It's what's my next option now? Because I want a child who is invincible to the Vajra. Invincible to that weapon.
Okay.
And Kashyapa's like, that, that's going to take 1,000 years, hun.
You say hun?
Yeah. It's his
It's
wife,
gonna
right?
take 1,000 years. Hun.
Yeah. She's like, all right, doing it.
Keep your feet clean.
I feel like the terms are different now.
Okay.
Because now it's just pure, meditating and
Do you think?
goes into a meditative position.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, do you think, like, so it's 1,000 years, right?
Now it's going to be 1,000
And
years,
the regular
yeah.
gestation period is,
100 years.
9 months, right? Is it dispersed equally throughout that 1,000 years, or does she hit 9 months and then she just has to live like that for another 990
Oh, sure.
plus 9
No,
plus
I
years?
think it's very much...
You think
the
it
whole-
evens out?
I think it's going to take that
Okay.
long. Yeah.
That's better than...
Yeah.
I'm just
So
imagining,
you're 3
like,
months pregnant for 300 years.
Okay.
And then, I don't...
Yeah.
seriously, the math in your head is
Well, I got that.
insane.
No, so it would have been 333 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a third. I messed up that first one, so now I have to cover for it.
We can edit it out if you want.
No, leave the mistakes in. That was when I didn't clean my feet. I got that number wrong.
So, she does that. And has a child whose name is Vajranga, which basically means, like, made of the same stuff as the Vajra.
Whoa. Does she glow?
Lightning boy.
Yeah.
Lightning,
And
lightning kid.
the Vajranga, powerful warrior, wages war on the gods, wages war on Indra. His weapons are ineffective against him.
Oh.
And basically captures Indra,
Okay.
raises his sword. Diti's excited to see this guy's head come off.
She's eating popcorn,
Yeah.
watching, waiting. It's happening!
Brahma intervenes. It's like, if you cannot kill the king of the gods, it'll mess so many things up.
We'll have to get a new CEO.
And that search takes forever.
Yeah.
And they never stick. The first one never sticks.
Yeah, that was another chaos thing
Oh
that's
my God.
happened. So,
Yeah.
what can you just leave him alive? And that's humiliating enough and horrible enough.
Yeah.
And Dithi's like, no, he needs to die. But Vajranga's like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. That sounds satisfying. Let's leave him alive with a fate worse than death. And so they don't kill him. And in return for that, Brahma makes a deal as well. So one, he creates Vajrangi, who will be the one who marries Vajranga, makes him the perfect woman for him. So Vajranga's good with this. Indra, and they go to live in the forest. And he goes
The
to...
two, because they made the pair.
He made Vajrangi.
Yeah.
And actually what happens is Vajranga then goes to the forest to do more meditations and powers and things. Vajrangi stays behind. And Indra decides that I'm going to target her. I'm going to target Vajrangi instead of just letting it be.
Dude.
Turns into a snake.
Indra does?
Indra does.
Okay.
Bites her.
Okay.
Doesn't do anything.
She liked it.
Brahma protects her.
Sure.
Brahma's like, this has to stop, man. Like, so just like, no.
He's just rolling his eyes like, I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Cut the shit.
Just please cut the shit.
And just
Can we
rule
please
the
stop?
fucking gods.
Can we please stop the cycle
Get
of
back
violence?
to work, you
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Yeah. It's
Sorry.
done. It's
Indra.
over.
Jeez Louise. That was...
And
We strike down.
Indra then, like, sends torments of rain to try and drown her or just... And he causes, like, absolute misery, except the one thing is Vajrangi does also go into kind of a meditative state as well and is able to at least withstand all of this stuff. But the attempt has been there. And Dithi, as soon as Vajranga comes back, is like, you know, you just stop being your demonic self. You should have taken his head off. This is like, that's what you should have done.
You're not my son.
Huh?
You are not my son.
Fortunately, that doesn't go that far.
Okay.
But Indra comes back. No, sorry, Brahma comes back. Is like, all right, how about... Sorry for all of this stuff that all these fucking gods are doing.
Poor Brahma.
And says, how your son will be because of all the stuff that has happened to you. Instead of you going out and waging war and continuing this, let's wait a generation, and your son will be a terror against the gods.
For fuck's sake.
Like,
Good job not doing a blood feud. In a little bit, you'll have a kid
Yeah.
that'll do a blood feud.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
give it
like-
give it a little bit. It'll be okay.
let's assume there's some negotiation going back and forth, and then finally, like, that was the only thing Brahma could do. It's like, let's put it off at least. Give me some sort of,
I need a
give me a
vacation,
vacay.
and then we can have this fight.
Yeah.
Good lord.
So the person born is Taraka.
Okay.
And
This is like a while. This is like
yeah. Many years later, Taraka
Next
is born,
generation.
next generation now.
Okay.
And Taraka also goes and does more devotions to the gods and devotions to Brahma. And he does it for 100 years, again. He does it first like standing on one foot and then on his toes.
That's very impressive.
And he's pregnant the whole time.
That's impressive. All of that.
Brahma comes to grant him the boon, because that's this whole, like, you've earned a boon. And Taraka asks, as they all kind of do to begin with, like, to make him invincible. And Brahma's like, no, cannot do that. And so, just like how Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, they try and get around it. So, Hiranyaksha's one was, don't let me be killed by men or animals, and he named
In the
all the
daytime
animals.
and the nighttime.
That was his.
Yeah.
That was his, so. First was Hiranyaksha,
Yeah.
and Hiranyaksha's one was.
I love that one.
He says all the animals except the boar.
Right.
Yep, he forgot the
If
board.
you got the boar,
One of the scariest animals. That guy's near the top of my list.
should have been up there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yes, Hiranyakashipu was the one who was like, because then the boar kills him as Vishnu, which is what pissed off Dithya in the beginning. And then that's that. He says all the animals, and then not in the daytime, not at night, not indoors or outdoors, all that stuff. And that was the Narasimha avatar that came. So looking for the loophole.
Yep.
And so Taraka's like, can only be killed by a child. And Brahma's like, a child? Like, what child? And like, I can only be killed by a child of Mahadeva. I can only be killed by a child of Shiva.
Oh.
And that is the boon.
Okay.
And Brahma grants the boon because, of course, Shiva's now fully ascetic and will not take any other woman after Sati has died. And Taraka basically, in his mind, has achieved full immortality now.
Very smart.
Very, very smart. That's where we'll end.
Oh.
I hope no one has a kid out of their belly button or their forehead or something.
It's got to be a child of Mahadeva.
Okay.
Got to be a child of his. Of Shiva.
So it's kind of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But again, like, why is this the story he's telling? Like, he comes
Yeah.
out, Krishna's like, let's get out of these woods early. Let's go kill our
Yeah.
relatives. And then this kid is like, let me tell you a story about someone who's out in the woods for a long time and needed to wait a little bit
Yep.
before they went and killed their relatives. And it's like, it's just so funny how these things get nested in there. And it's so easy to apply one story to the other.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not why it's there. Maybe someone was just...
I'm sure that is one reason as to why it is there.
Is there... Maybe this is a dumb question. The Bible has had people be like, these stories don't belong in the Bible. We're cutting them out. And then
Yeah.
you get weird like vestiges or little pieces left in.
Yeah.
Have people tried to do that to this set of stories?
The thing with, in my understanding of this, is that there's no, like, one official, this is the version. It started and is very much mostly still an oral storytelling tradition. And it's a storytelling tradition that has changed and continues to change as it's being told. And so there have been, like, I think there's, like, something called, like, the Ganguli text, which is, like, the Sanskrit text, where he did, like, kind of write it down. But, you know, the original storytelling, which I'll say with quotation marks, is that the sage Vyasa was saying it all in conversation with the god Ganesha, who was writing it down as the scribe. So, and that's like something with the text, there are parts of it that Yeah, and there's even parts of this that kind of replicate in the Ramayana as well, because especially with them both reaching back to like ancient ideas, like ancient stories that are relevant to both. But I'm sure that the telling within each is different as well, because there's just thousands of years like in between. And we know that the text has changed, that there are some aspects of it that have been added, and sure, maybe taken away as well.
Or highlighted and, made larger or made smaller.
Yeah. And
more
there's
popular parts and less popular
and especially
parts.
as it's traveled through India.
Yeah.
So we've talked about like one of the Vishnu avatars we've talked about is Vimana, who's like a dwarf avatar. I'm from Kerala, and there's a specific story with him and the demon Bali, which is part of it's either Vishnu, it's either Vishu or Onam. But it's part of those traditions of Kerala. So, of course, in that region, those are the stories that are going to be more emphasized.
Yeah.
And then there's variation and changes as well, and differentiations between the understandings. And, I mean, something like with the reincarnation stuff is like that just adds whole new layers to it that it's all stories.
Yeah.
It's all stories as far as like, well, is this actually this person? Is it actually this person incarnate? Vishnu, for example, is... Some people see Krishna as like the main force of the universe, more so even than Vishnu. So, just all those very different, I've read
Because
articles.
Krishna's like the current age, and there's going to be a future one?
Krishna's not even the current age. Krishna his time has passed as well.
Okay.
There is and there's some idea that the Buddha is another incarnation of Vishnu, and then there will be a future one known as Kalki.
Okay.
One of the things about that comes up in the story, which I need to like process and figure out how to tell, is that Markandaya does tell of each age and talks about how the first age was very virtuous. It lasted this many years. This is how many years is a god year, and this is how many god years it was. And then there's the second age, where things were a little more murky, and then there's the third age, and then there's the fourth age, which is just
now?
terrible. Yeah.
Are we in Kali Yuga? There's
The Kali Yuga. I think that is the one. The Kali Yuga.
Franny and Zooey by J.D. Salinger,
Okay.
who wrote Catcher in the Rye.
Okay.
Is about these two siblings, and I think the younger sibling, Franny, is back from college, and she's having a hard time. She's talking to her older brother, Zooey, and he's like, I got to take this medicine for my ulcer. And she's like, why do you have an ulcer? And he's smoking a cigarette. And he says, like, this is Kali Yuga, buddy. This is the Iron Age. Everyone's got a goddamn ulcer. And so this idea of like, everything sucks. Why don't you have an ulcer? Like, we're in the worst time.
Yeah. The Kali Yuga is meant to begin essentially towards the end of the Mahabharata. Like after the big battle that happens is meant to onset the Kali Yuga. And this, we'll get into it with a future episode, but I was like reading one version's like, these are the things that'll happen. I'm like, God fucking damn it.
We're in it?
God.
Are we in it?
Are we in it?
Fucking damn it.
No.
Yeah.
But there's another age after.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Will we live to it?
Probably not.
There's
God damn it.
there's no age
God
after. This is
damn
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
It'll reset.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Big Bang Theory. It'll all go back in again, and then it'll start with a whole new thing.
Oh, no. The crazy people are right.
I think it's meant to last a long time, which does seem like it's lasting a long time, actually.
Yeah, but this is nothing
yeah.
compared to a long time to, like, a sage.
Yeah. Well, once I have a little bit more info, do some deeper reading on that, we'll discuss.
You'll fix everything.
What
You'll
to
have all
do.
the
Oh,
solutions.
my God.
There was no solution.
Oh, come on.
So,
And
yeah,
on that
it's a
note,
great note to end on, listeners. Yeah.
oh, no.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I'll say this was fun, even though parts of it were not fun.
Yeah.
But I will keep thinking about that goat head. On the guy.
Yeah.
On the neck stump,
Next up. Yes.
just shoved the goat head on the neck stump and brought it to life.
Yeah. Aligned it right, I'm sure, but yeah.
And it's actually sideways.
Twisted it on there.
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
on, it's not quite
Yeah.
right.
It is some Looney Tunes
Jesus.
stuff.
Oh,
in a certain
yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The comedy, right? It's all a dark
Total
comedy.
rom-com. I was right.
There's no... I don't know how to end it at this point. Like,
No, it's good.
okay, great. Listeners, thank you for being with us. The Kali Yuga is not yet next episode, so do come back.
Whew, thank goodness.
Aaron King, this was lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I had a great
lovely
time.
having you here.
Yeah.
And then what was the website again?
rtfmcast.com.
rtfmcast.com. It'll also be in the show notes.
Yep.
And we have a Patreon, and we're just going to jump into our next discussion on RPG stuff. In the meantime, have an imaginative day. Thank you for listening to this episode of Not Your Mother's Mahabharat. Please like and subscribe to the podcast so that you don't miss our next episode. My name is Satish Jayaraj, and I am your storyteller and researcher. My wife and co-host is Azure Anderson. Azure also wrote the theme music, she did all the editing and producing, and essentially did all the work to get this podcast to you. Without her, it would just be me swearing ancient stories to friends in our living room.
If you want to support the podcast and hear additional content, you can do so by becoming a member of the podcast on Patreon at patreon.com/NYMM podcast.
We would like to thank our current patrons for their support. Errol the Hamster, Dinosaur Sauce, Praveen Prem Kumar, and Mitchell Kusek.
Have an imaginative day.